My name is Grace Daniel, and today I want to talk to you about baggages. I'm tired with all these baggages that I'm carrying. Can you see all of them? Let me tell you what they are. They're all the baggages that I have got today. You'll say today? Oh yeah, these are my baggages of today. Let me tell you, these files? There's the work that I've got from my boss. This one is for next week. This one is this one is this week. Oh my gosh, this had to go half an hour back. I'm always messed up with things. Well, these are the office works. Then this one is all my bills. The bill I have to pay off my shop rent, my electricity bill, the house rent, the car installment, the policy installments. This one is a business venture I had started and I still am carrying it. It's not really working out for me, but I hope in the times to come it will work out. Oh, let me tell you, this big one is a headache. It's my old pending works. I carry them every day. Every day I think I'll finish it, but again it's pending. No, this one is my daughter's work. My child's work. The policies to be paid. Oh, by the way, the children's exams are due and I have to take her to the doctor's appointment and a lot of things. You have to do a lot for the kids. And the big one, can you see it? Oh, that's my family responsibilities. It's difficult. The wedding that's coming up, the shagun, the muh dikhai, and then all the family responsibilities. Well, they're tiring, aren't they? Today I want to talk to you about all these baggages that we carry nearly every single day. You'll say, I don't look like that. Well, for each one of us sometimes, they are unseen baggages. We carry them with us everywhere. No wonder we are so tired. We feel so exhausted. We feel like we've lost the spring in our step. We feel everything is slipping. We are still managing, holding up everything. And there's so much to do. And we get tired. But my dear, I want to tell you, this is not how it is actually meant to be. This is not how things have to be. We got to put them down. We got to let go. When I say put them down, that doesn't mean you turn your back and say, oh, they don't exist for me. Or you say that, no, that's not my duty. I'm not going to do them. No, just put them down means leave them all for a while. You're not turning your back to them, but you're just letting go of them. Just leaving them for a while. You know what happens when we're carrying all of this and someone asks us, how are you? Our answer is, I'm okay. Sometimes that okay comes from, I'm broken. We are very good in hiding the BR and the EN. I'm okay. I'm fine. But we are still carrying these unseen baggages with us every day. It tires us out. It makes us feel exhausted. What do? Have you heard the saying, eating an elephant? You cannot eat an elephant in one go. You cannot eat it. It's just a saying. But you can eat it bit by bit. You cannot handle everything every day at the same time. You cannot be doing everything. But yes, if you put them down, if you let go, you can deal with it one by one. Because when you do things one at a time, even if you're putting in a little effort, that little effort accumulates in the longer run and you have made a difference in the thing that you're doing. So don't give up, don't leave it, but do it. Do it one at a time. Because when you deal with it one after the other, you will be able to focus on what you're doing. And your potential will increase. You will be able to do what you're doing. You'll be able to do it well. We've got to put them down. I always say, happiness is not a destination. It is a direction where I make a conscious choice that I will move in this direction. Just put them down. Just let go of them and focus on everything one by one. Because when you focus on things one by one, you will be able to do it at a higher level of potential. You will be able to achieve goals that you have kept down for yourself. And if you don't, you will get burnt out. You will get exhausted. You will get tired. You will crumble under the burden called life. We got to let go. Many times when we carry all these baggages, a lot of expired, unwanted baggages just tend to hang on with us. A lot of hurt feelings, they tend to be there with us. And then what happens? You will ask, what type of unwanted or expired baggages? Someone must have said something to you a week ago which hurt you on the inside. That feeling still remains. How did he say such a thing to me? How could she think such a thing? That hurt feeling, all these feelings and the anger and the animosity and the hatred, it remains inside and it pressurizes us. Not from the outside, from the inside. When it's bottled up inside, it remains like a volcano, and the outburst is never nice. I want you to let go of these feelings. Let me tell you about letting go of these feelings. Many times, someone must have hurt you, but it might not have been intentionally. Or maybe the person intended to hurt you. I don't know. But whatever it is, as long as you keep it with you, it goes on hurting you within. That bitterness, everything within you, it's hurting you. The person might be having fun. The person might be chilling. So why are you holding on to that anger and hatred? Let go of it. Leave it. Let me tell you one thing. What has gone, you cannot change it. What is yet to come, you do not know it. But what you have today, the present, is a big present for you. This life, this day is a present for you. You got to live it. You got to keep yourself free. Talking about setting yourself free, let me share an incident with you. In my in-laws' place in the mountains, they had an orange tree. And that orange tree was in the market and it was right beside the road and people just came by. It never had any oranges on it. But there was a monkey that lived on the tree. The monkey would go around, but he would always come on the tree and live there. And everybody knew as the monkey's orange tree. And it was a landmark sort of a thing. And one day it happened after many years, the monkey died. And the people of the town, they decided that this monkey loved this tree. So why not bury the monkey under the tree? So they called a gardener and he came with the shovel and he started digging at the root of the tree. And the gardener noticed the roots of the tree were knotted in a sort of a ball. So he just dug it up and then he made place, they buried the monkey. But somewhere the gardener understood what's happening. So he dug around the tree, all around, and he found roots were knotted. They were like holding on to themselves. So he broke them up, he spread them out, and he set the whole thing okay. He put the mud again. And next year, the following season, when it was season for oranges, believe me, that tree was a worthy sight. It was full of oranges. You know why? Because that tree was set free. Its own roots were knotted before, but once it was able to set free, it was able to bloom to its full potential. A free tree it was. So you see, you got to set yourself free. Another thing is, you got to let go. As I talked about those baggages, you got to put them down. Putting them down doesn't mean you're turning your back to it or you're saying it does not exist for me. Yes, it does. Yes, it is something I got to deal with, but I will deal with it one at a time. I will not let it burden me or stress me out. I was reading up about some short stories and I got to this incident. It's an actual story of how monkey catchers catch monkey. It's very simple and a tricky thing they do. But I had a lesson to learn from it. You know what they do? They take a pot like this. Its mouth is wide. And inside the pot, they put some treats. Some peanuts or some nuts. And this pot is fixed. I'm using a glass pot, but they use a different sort of a pot. Either a mud pot or something. And it's fixed with wires or something. It's tied up to a place. Or sometimes they even use coconuts and they make a small hole on it. The treat is inside and a hungry monkey comes walking around and he gets the smell of these treats. Oh, there is something I want. And then he puts his hand inside it and he takes the treat and he grabs hold of it. And then he tries to pull it out. But now he's trapped to the pot that is actually held on to something else. And and he tries and he tries and he yells. He's hungry and he's trying to free himself and he screams and he yells. By then the monkey catcher comes and catches the monkey. Where was the mistake? All the monkey had to do was let go of what was in his hand. His hand would come out. But the moment he put his hand inside and he closed that fist inside, it became tight. He could not let go. I'm just giving you an illustration to understand how important it is in life for us to let go. We need to let go of things. We should not allow them to trap us. So the two things I had for you, my dear friend, today was you got to set yourself free. It's in your hands. You got to put those baggages down, those unwanted feelings and emotions, the anger and hatred and bitterness and revenge that is bottled within us. You got to set yourself free. When you are free, you will be able to do much more. And the second thing that you got to do is you got to let go. Let go of things. Sort them out one by one. Let go and let God. You do your best